The Blue Jackets getting set for the second game of their three-game homestand to open the season here at Nationwide Arena tonight as they take on the San Jose Sharks. Jody, let's talk about opening night just 2 nights ago when the Blue Jackets came in against the Boston Bruins and really started the way that they wanted to. As a matter of fact, they got the first 2 goals of the game.
Well, yeah, it was great. The electricity in the building was here opening night. But then, Bob, they got away from their game. They didn't manage the puck real well. And it became the Brad Marchand show here at Nationwide Arena. There was no answer for him. The top line ended up not being able to shut him down, and Boston leads with that victory.
Well, and also on that line, David Pastrnak and David Backes. It was those 3 guys the Blue Jackets couldn't stop. One line did them in all night. Now, tonight, Jody, they're going to have to deal with much more than that. The San Jose Sharks are going to roll 4 lines.
Well, yeah, and they're deep, Bob, and they're a confident group. They went all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. They've got guys that have created chemistry over a long period of time. It's going to be a tall task for the Blue Jackets, but not one that's too big for them. They can come and bring their support tonight and go after the Sharks.
Well, one of the young guys, Josh Anderson, played very well on Thursday, and he knows going up against a team like San Jose, every time he comes over the boards, he's got to be ready.
Shift by shift, take it shift by shift, and compete hard. Get down low, cycle the puck a bit, and shoot the puck when we can.
Josh Anderson, Bob, he's a guy that's, he's got the first game out of the way. Look for him to be a little different player tonight. I think it was a lot coming into the first game. A lot of pop and circumstance. He's going to settle in. He's a big guy. He's got a great shot, and I think he's got a bright future.
Do we get spoiled when we see guys like Josh Anderson and Oliver Bjorkstrand who have played games in this league before? Do we just automatically assume they're going to jump in on opening night and be that very same player?
I think so, and I think it's such an exciting night for veterans and rookies alike. You have to remember that their eyes are wide open, and there's a lot of moving parts to opening night. Now he's here. He knows he's here. He's in with the group, and he feels confident. I think it's going to go upward from there.
One guy that didn't play on opening night, he was a healthy scratch, is defenseman Dalton Prout. He was beaten out in training camp by the rookie Marcus Nudavara. But tonight, because of an injury to Ryan Murray, he is going to be back in the lineup. And he's been around this league. He knows how to deal with this situation.
Starting the year in the stands wasn't ideal, but adversity strikes at all times, and you have to be ready for it. And it's competition. It's what's going to bring out the best in me and this team. So, like I said, I'm glad to be back in the lineup and going to enjoy it.
And big Dalton Prout, we love his presence out there. We know he wasn't happy not to be in the lineup opening night, but he's fired up tonight to really make an impression on his new teammates, and especially young Nudavara.
You've been there before as a veteran guy that doesn't get into a game for whatever reason. What's the mindset when you get a chance to jump back in?
As a veteran guy like that, you're just like, I'm here. I'm going to make a statement to my teammates and the coach and my fans. Look for him to be simple but aggressive tonight.
The San Jose Sharks, Jody mentioned last year, they went all the way to the Stanley Cup Final, losing to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Why did they get there? Because of the talent they have, and they've got plenty of it. Here's just 3 guys. Their captain, Joe Pavelski, who actually played here for Team USA just a couple of weeks ago. Then you've got Joe Thornton, who's been there forever doing his thing. And Brent Burns really gives them a spark off the back end.
Oh, Brent Burns is a guy that's played forward. Now he's a defensive player, but he's a rover. He's all over the ice. Very offensive-minded, big body, smart player, and he's going to be up all night. You got to watch him tonight all over the ice for the San Jose Sharks. Then you've got Big Joe and Little Joe. Jumbo Joe, Joe Thornton, he's 37 years old. He's one of the most elite passers ever to play in the National Hockey League. Heads-up player. He's got that big beard like Burns, too. We'll watch him tonight, but they got to shut him down. And then the captain, as you mentioned, Joe Pavelski. He's a young player who's really come into his own here. Leads by example, works hard, and very efficient in the face-off circle.
So he's going to stay with Big Joe, not go to Big Beard, right?
I hope he doesn't get involved in that, but hey, we'll just have to still keep an eye on him, I guess, Bob.
All right, that's going to do it for tonight's Rink Report. For Jody Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Enjoy the game.